Well, good morning, everyone. We're so happy to be here. It's a brand new year. It's 2024. We made it through. Um, and Nanette and I have been talking that it's a whole new time for change. It's a whole new start for new beginnings. Um, perhaps we've been through a difficult year, want to make some changes starting this year. This is a great kind of jump off time to start making some changes in your life. So we kind of want to reflect a little bit on that. So I'm Janine Fulla. I am a coach helping people to recover from narcissistic abuse and toxic relationships. And my friend Nanette here is definitely someone you want to get to know.
I'm Nanette Murphy. I'm like a divorce and life transition coach for women. And for those of us who are seeing us for the first time, we've got a few videos in our back pocket that we've started to do, and we're back on track in the new year. And we've teamed up because we feel that our services complement each other. Often in divorce, there's a lot of narcissistic abuse, and it fortunately goes hand in hand. So yes, new beginnings, Janine, absolutely. We have to start fresh. And unfortunately, in the new year, that's kind of when a lot of people consider divorce and they start thinking about it, or they may start to pursue it, or even like healing from a toxic relationship.
Right, right. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because, I think the new year we spend some time and we kind of reflect on what we've been through and what we're going through, and we make some big decisions. It doesn't have to be a New Year's resolution, but we're
Yeah.
starting to make some big decisions about our life. Is this what I want going forward? Is this something I can manage, or is this something I need to leave and get out of? And how do I do that? What is my first step? Okay, if I make that decision, now what? You know, where do I go for the help? And, we often turn to friends or family and stuff like that sometimes and discuss it with them. And depending on kind of the relationship that you're thinking of getting out of, um, when we're talking common law, we're talking a marriage, whatever relationship, how that is for you. When you embark on getting out of something, and we talk to friends and family, they are very, they always want to be supportive. They always want to be your advocate, but they're, maybe going to question, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe just, do this and maybe just do that. But when you've made that decision that this is no longer good for me, it's no longer serving me, I am not happy deep inside the way I should be. And I know that it's due to this relationship. I know there's no recovery coming in this relationship. It is time to get out. And what you can do is end up wasting a lot of time, either two things, I guess, kind of wasting a lot of time defending your position to your friends and family, which is exhausting.
Very.
Or maybe satisfying them and going, okay, yeah, you're right. Maybe I'll stay, I'll give it a little more time. But deep down, you know that this is done. This is not working out. With narcissistic abuse, it is hard because there's so much gaslighting. And unintentionally, your friends and family can gaslight you too into believing that maybe it's not as bad as what it really is. So January, often comes up kind of as a busier time for both of us, because people are making those decisions and want to start. And here's our jump off point. It's a brand new year. Let's
Yeah.
see where we're going with this. And so, yeah, we want to encourage you to reach out and discover what that is and how does that look. And I'm hoping that you've landed here because once you've made that decision, then it's the now what do I do? Who do I contact? Who can I help that has my back, that
Right.
I feel safe with,
There-
to move forward. And so I really think that it's important that we are teamed up together,
Yeah.
because even if you're married to someone and you're not even thinking that they're narcissistic, quite often during that time of, okay, we're not going to be together again, the person that you were married to turns into somebody completely different. And I think most of us that have been through this, we see that and we go, wow, who are you actually at your core? Because who you're showing me that you are today, that's not the person I thought I was married to.
So true. So very.
Mhm.
A couple things to touch down on that you pointed out, but just about contemplating and thinking about it and never, you're not quite sure if this is the thing that you want to do. I've probably said this before, on average, a woman specifically contemplates divorce for 2 years
Yeah.
on average. And one of the things that I want to do is help that woman even in that stage to get that preparation for whatever they need. Um, and yes, like you said, it's January. Let's get a new start to the year. I'm not an advocate of divorce, far
Yeah.
from. I was married almost 25 years and it was devastating to end it. But, the reality is it happens every day, all the time. And unfortunately, more so 50 and over. So we that's what we do, Janine. We want to help people through these stages of their life. And there's a big, beautiful world out there waiting for you on a happier note. You don't
Oh,
have to stay. You don't have to stay somewhere where you're not happy. Um, but then on the flip side, from my angle, from my business, um, I am actually going to be launching, or next January 30th. I will be facilitating meetings, and it's called Rebuilding When Your Relationship Ends. Um, this is a program that I actually had to take myself, and it was very challenging because I've been divorced for, 8 or 9 years. So you have to go flood back to the moments that you were in as you're healing. And my biggest point is when I finished this course, I was like, this is a game changer. This is a game changer for people who are trying to get past denial and fear and anger, depression, and the list goes on. So on January 30th, I'm going to be having an informational night, an hour and a half Zoom meeting where I will touch down on all the rebuilding blocks, but more importantly, I want to share with people how you'll feel afterwards, how you will feel once this program is done. And back to the 2 year mark, um, I've done some research, and in this program, they also talk about, and many people have said this, that the healing process after divorce is on average is about 2 years.
mhm.
And in this 10-week program, people have said, I feel better now after 10 weeks than I did. Like, it's taken me 2 years and I still don't feel right. I don't feel good about myself. I don't feel happy. And in those 10 weeks, it's just something about this course that they make you dive deep into feelings and emotions. And I just really hope people will take advantage of it, because the only way I can describe it is that it's a game changer.
Awesome.
And would you rather spend 2 years trying to figure it out yourself, or at least excel your healing in 10 weeks? When I finished the program, I said to my instructor, yeah, I did all those 19 steps, except I did it on my own. I navigated it all by myself. It was scary. It was lonely. It was heartbreaking. I did it. I'm proud of myself, but I wished I'd have known this program existed. So, um, I'll share the information is on my website, Live Life Now with Purpose, and we'll put a link in this video at the bottom of this video. But yeah, it's just I can't speak highly enough about this. Um, People need to take advantage of it. So, back to what you're doing as well, Janine, that what we do is just all meant to help people
It
through it.
is. And just to get there, like you said, in a little, quicker way, most of us, and as you said, and remarkably, most of my clients too are, around 50 or older. And we're
Yeah.
looking for something better in our life. We've kind of done half our life. And so we kind of want to make the second half
Yeah.
amazing. So, um, and it can be more amazing when you have the tools and the skills and the strategies, because the things that we teach are things that you use for the rest of your life. It's not just during our coaching period. This is the purpose of teaching these things so that when things do come up, hey, I know what to do about this, and I don't have to linger here. I don't have to take up real estate in a place I don't want to be, in a negative state. I know how to get myself out of that and move on. And that's what it's all about. And it's just helping you. It's like a soccer player or something. You get a ball, sure, you can kick it around and do well, but when you have a coach that's on your side and teaching you some of the tricks and
Yeah.
things in the practice, and you get the practice, well, then you get really good at it. And so if the
Yeah.
ball doesn't go in the right direction, you know how to get it in the right direction next time you kick, right? So that's what we're there for, is to kind of move
Yeah.
you through it. And we've both been there.
Yeah.
We've
Yep.
both been through the divorce. We've both been through, and for myself, dealing with narcissistic abuse, I've dealt with the family issue side of it. I've had the divorce out of it. So, you're coming to two people who have the experience, um,
We
not
didn't
just
just,
how to,
yeah, we
but
didn't
can
just read
be
a book.
there right with you. And it provides this unique, safe environment to really explore and to move forward. And
Yeah.
so I'm really excited. I'm excited about that, Nanette. And also, um, my avenue, so to speak, is the healing after narcissistic abuse. It's the recovery after that, because there's a lot of deprogramming from narcissistic abuse that has to take place. And so we work on that.
Mhm.
But having said that, my forte is not through the divorce. And
Mhm.
like you said, we want to make this clear so you know where to go. Nanette will help you even before, pardon me, even before that final decision of I'm
Mhm.
leaving is made.
Mhm.
So that now you have someone to just really help you right through that whole process. And you don't have to do this alone. It doesn't have to be, nails on a chalkboard trying to get through and survive. It's time to thrive.
Yeah.
And the new year,
Yeah.
and it's a time to reach out for sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
It is. It is. It's a new day. And one of the things I wanted to we've said about emotions and all, you have to address all the emotions. You have to address each stage, but you can't avoid it. You can't stay in it. You got to move through it,
Yes.
because you can sit in denial all you want. It's all going to keep, it's just not going to get
Eats
better.
you up. It eats you up. It
It
eats
does.
up all the
Yeah.
good stuff that you could be sharing and experiencing, and making that life, that second half of your life,
Yeah.
the most profound part of your life,
It is.
like, hey, life's
It,
not over. This is
oh my
something
gosh.
that you're going through and something we can bring you through. It's not
Exactly.
over. Life doesn't stop here. And also, just because that person is no longer in your life doesn't mean that you're recovered and hey, life goes on. Because what you want to do is kind of repair and recover the things that got a little shattered,
Yeah.
so that we're not doing that again in the next step, and repeating
You
these
can
things that come up.
you can heal a broken heart.
You
I know.
can,
Been there,
definitely you can.
been there, done
Yes,
that. Yeah.
we have.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have, yeah.
A
And
broken heart is real. It is real. And I always said that, I felt like my heart had been ripped up and to little pieces, and then that tornado came through and blew it all away, but there was a small piece left. And if you nurture it, like we were talking about earlier, the flowers in the ground, the
yeah,
seeds, and it will grow again.
it will.
And honestly be stronger and better than you ever thought. But the other thing is I never say starting over. It is a new beginning. That nobody, you're just continuing on. It's just a start of a new day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That heart is that part of you that was shredded and that you said that was kind of like blown away. That's the heart that you gave to somebody else. The
oh,
piece that
absolutely.
remains is you,
Absolutely.
your heart. And that's the part that's going to grow, is the you, which is
Yeah,
the important part,
that's
right?
the important part. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mhm.
So um for everyone who's listening. Um, don't go at this alone, whether you're trying to figure out whether you should leave a relationship. You can talk to us and we can figure out which one of us should be helping you at this point. Um, Fear of the future is real as well. I lived it for a very long time. I was terrified.
Yeah,
Now the future excites me. I mean, it just like, oh, it's a new year, it's a new beginning. What is this year going to bring?
yeah,
Uh, it's exciting, and it can be like that. It can be like that for you, and it will be like that for you. But you have to take that first step.
yeah.
Yeah, you have
So Nanette, where can they reach you?
They can reach me at livelifenowwithpurpose.com. It's my website. It has everything you need to know about me, what I offer, my services, my resources, um, email, etc. And
Excellent.
you,
And if you're dealing with narcissistic abuse, whether it's from family member or it's a relationship that you're in or even getting out of, definitely check out my website. It's janinefulla.com. So I've made it really simple for you. It's just my name. And there again, you'll also find my resources, which also features Nanette. So if you're on mine and you want to check out Nanette, I got a direct link for her.
vice versa.
And yeah, and there's a little bit about my story on there too. You know, connection is really, really important. And there's something you can connect with and relate to, definitely reach out. You can schedule a call with me right on my website. And
Yeah,
we'd be happy to talk to you.
yeah, we try to make it easy for you to reach us. So thanks for listening. We
Thanks for
will,
listening. We're wishing you the very, very best of this new year
yes,
and hope you have amazing new beginnings. And we look forward to connecting.
yep. Thanks. Bye, Jan-
Excellent. Bye.